Disney is officially open. I am here today on opening day to check out all of the safety measures that they have in place at Walt Disney World to keep your family safe. So we're check out all of the ways that Walt Disney World is working to keep you safe, and as your resident germaphobe mom, I will show you all the ways that they're going to keep your kids safe while they're here at the Magic Kingdom. So come on inside with us. We're here at the park at 10:37, and you can see not the usual crowds that you would see on a hot July morning. So it is reduced capacity out here today. I will tell you, we went through temperature checks. That was quick and easy. We went through bag checks, and what I was impressed with is they did not touch the stuff in our bags, which made me very happy. As a germaphobe, I didn't want anyone touching my items. So that was really well thought out and planned. All right, everybody, we made it into the park. We just went through the entry, as you can see, and no lines and no crowds. We are here, it's 10:45, and we are through the gates. Not a lot of people so far. We'll see how it goes throughout the day. We're ready to social distance, wear our masks, and enjoy the Magic Kingdom. Everybody, we made it to Cinderella's castle here on Main Street. There are people about, but there is also plenty of room to keep your distance, which is what I appreciate. Now, I will tell you, there are some people who are not paying attention whatsoever and will come too close to you. I make the choice to step away, like right now. Just step away when they walk too close. You want to make sure that you keep your distance to stay safe, because a germaphobe like me wants to make sure nobody comes within 6 feet of me. There is plenty of room to maneuver. You just got to watch out for those tourists that don't care how close they get. On a typical July day, this would be shoulder to shoulder. It would be so crowded in here. And today, as you can see, not so much. There are some people coming up behind me, but much less than the crowds that you would normally see on a July day at the Magic Kingdom. How many times have you been at Disney and had to park your stroller and you can't find a spot, right? Take a look at the stroller parking. There's hardly any strollers. Here's one of the relaxation stations where you can take a break, take your mask off, catch your breath, maybe eat a little something. It's an area where the masks are not required to give you a break from wearing them should you need to take a break from them. It's a great idea. So something else that's new at Disney this season, pandemic season, is that if you want food, you got to mobile order it. So there is an opportunity to scan a QR code or open up your Disney app, order your food through your phone, and then they will call your name when it's ready and you can pick it up. Another genius idea. Another sign of the times is you're going to find a lot of the concession stands. Here's where you can get the delicious churro, Mickey pretzel, and more. Down here's where you can get the turkey legs. Not in a pandemic. Unfortunately, they've closed those down, so you got to look a little harder for your favorite treats. Another thing you'll find is all the trash cans. With the trash cans, they have their lids pinned open so that you don't have to touch the trash can lid to throw out the garbage. That is a big win in my book. Notice here that you have plexiglass in between you and the person who's serving your food. They are doing cashless transactions, so make sure you use your credit card or your debit card. And then also you'll notice on the ground behind me that there are places that show you where to stand so that you make sure you're not standing too close to the person in front or behind you. So another thing they're doing is they're not doing any parades, they're not doing any fireworks or character meet and greets. They're just having them randomly come out in the middle of the day on the parade route so that you can see your favorite characters. It's Tinkerbell. So usually on a July day, you can see Peter Pan have up to a 90-minute, sometimes more, wait. Today, just 20 minutes. So here's another example of characters that you're going to see while you're here at Walt Disney World, but social distanced. They're up on the castle wall. We've got Drizella and, can you name the other Cinderella stepsister? I can. Buzz Lightyear is a 15-minute wait. Not too bad. So throughout the park, you're going to find hand washing stations that are just, you know, anywhere along the park route or along the streets of Walt Disney. You're going to find some of the shops and restaurants that you've known that you like to frequent. They're closed, so it's difficult to get into some of the shops and restaurants that you normally like to be at. But with the reduced crowds, I'll take it. I think it's a win-win because what's in there I can probably find in other shops around the Magic Kingdom. The Bippity Boppity Boutique, a favorite amongst the little kids to get their princess look and their hair done. Fortunately, it looks like it's closed, but it makes sense and I approve. You'll see on the ground that there are spots that show you where to stand to make sure you're socially distanced. And there's my favorite trash cans again. I love that you'll find antibacterial lotion here at not only Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, but also at rides throughout the park. So when you get on and when you get off, you use the antibacterial lotion. Great idea. We found a quiet little place right here just off of Main Street. It's a little cove here. It's very private. Nobody here. We're doing some outdoor dining. We just ordered some sandwiches and grapes and breads from the bakery. And we're gonna sit here and have a quiet, nice lunch, socially distant and safe. And we wipe down the table. We wipe down everything that we bought, like the bottled waters, and wipe down the chairs. So germaphobe mom is feeling pretty good about our little lunch here just off Main Street. Okay, so our day at Disney wraps up. The capacity is much less than it normally is, which is really, really nice. When people get a little too close walking next to you, plenty of room to step over to the side. I love that the trash can lids are open. That's one of my favorite things because I always hate touching those. The social distancing lines, most people are adhering to them, which is great. Like I said, the only time I felt like I was encroached a little bit is if people were just walking randomly on the streets, looking at their phones, not paying attention, got a little too close. But I was easily able to step over to the side, so not a big deal there. The social distance lines, the wiping down of the ride cars and boats. I saw people wiping down handles, doors. It was really nice to see the level of cleanliness that Disney has. A lot of the food stations and stuff are closed. I shouldn't say a lot. Some of the food stations are closed. Some of the stores are closed, but it makes sense because there's not as much of a crowd here. I will take that any day of the week to the crowds. So that's fantastic. It was really nice to see characters throughout the day just coming down the street. So that was really nice as well. We didn't have to worry about standing in lines to see some of our favorite characters. I love the plexiglass, of course, to protect any of the cashiers. That was a great addition. The hand washing stations, the antibacterial at all the rides, in the restaurants. The mobile app made it very easy to order food, pick it up, and find a nice place outside to eat. I didn't feel like my health was in danger at any point. I felt like I was able to stay away from people for the most part. If you have young kids, that may be harder to keep them corralled in. But for adults that came out today, it was really easy to stay away from the crowd. So if you bring the kids, just make sure you have that conversation with them ahead of time that, that they need to stay away from people. And if people get too close, they need to step over to the side. Again, as you can see over my shoulder, plenty of room to do that. So no worries there. Overall, I felt very safe today. The masks helped anytime. I never saw anyone without their mask on. So that was very refreshing as well. Didn't have to worry about that. And overall, I would say it was a great experience. I think if the capacity got any higher, I might be a little more nervous. But the capacity levels that it's at today is manageable. We did not do any rides. I'm not there yet. But just being in the park, going into the shops, doing some dining, hearing the sounds, smelling the delicious food, we were happy. So it was just a nice day out of the house. A little hot, but we brought our fans, so not too bad. Brought plenty of water. Of course, they have it all here as well. So again, just a little planning ahead, preparing the kids, and making sure that you're staying aware for the social distancing and the touch points. We brought our own wipes as well on top of it all. It really was a great day. Nice to be out of the house and nice to be back at the most magical place on the planet, Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom.